So this program was initially designed to really fill a void.
There were a lot of medical schools out there that touched on global health, but there wasn't one that incorporated it into all 4 years of the curriculum, and that's what the MSIH does.
So when we look at the students that we want to attract, we are obviously hoping for people that have already had a track record in public health or global health, but they don't necessarily need to have that to apply to the school.
Of course, students have a little concern about going outside of the U.S. Many of our students, though, 83% this year, have traveled, have studied abroad, have done mission work outside of the U.S. So their concern isn't always going outside of the U.S. for a little bit of time, but it's for 3 years. They do sometimes have a hesitation about that. So we really walk them through the whole process of what's going to happen before they go to Israel.
Our relationship with our students really starts from before they send in an application. We aim to have a very personal application process, and that really carries through all 4 years of their education and even after they graduate.
Students begin contacting us as early as their freshman or sophomore year of college. We encourage them what courses to take that we require, studying for their MCATs and things like that. Once they submit their application, which is usually beginning in July or August, going into their last year of college, we have rolling admissions, so we accept them all throughout that year. Some years we fill our class earlier than others. So once they've applied, it takes about a month for them to hear back. Dr. Quittell reviews every application thoroughly, and she places a big emphasis on global health experience, interest in global health, and volunteer experience.
What we are really looking for are students who have shown independence, know how to think out of the box, and have an element of self-reliance that would carry them through not only this education, but also working in developing countries.
I talk to a lot of pre-health advisors, and what I tell them is our program isn't for everybody. It is a niche program. It's for a set of people who are truly interested in becoming physicians, but globally minded physicians. And most of that they've learned through their experiences in college.
So from the very beginning, they're in very close contact with our office staff. We have a large amount of material on the web and printed material that we share with them and with their families about the unique experience that they will have at MSIH. Our interviews are again very personal. Students are interviewed primarily in our New York office, but if that's not convenient and if they're living overseas, there is the opportunity to be interviewed in the office in Beersheba.
If they are accepted, then we walk them through the process of getting their visa and all the other logistical things that have to take place. We also do offer group flights so that students, if they're hesitant to go over there by themselves, we offer group flight where all the students can fly into Newark. We have a luncheon reception for them, and then we send them over together as a group to Israel.
Our classes tend to be small, so it allows the class to really start bonding early. The students arrive together, and initially when they arrive in Israel, they stay in prearranged housing, but very quickly they move into apartments, and that process works very smoothly. We have liaisons for the students that are in Israel that have worked with our students over the years.
And the students, like I said, once they get to Israel, the current students are so great in terms of helping them through the process, as well as the administrative staff over at Ben-Gurion as well. Well, we have a really diverse group of students. There's one thing that I think most of the students have in common, and that is an interest in working with underserved populations.
We are really looking to see what their world experiences have been, how they will fit into living in another country, studying medicine in another country, working in a small group, and how open they are to the experiences of developing as a global health physician.